Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. You guys remember a couple of months ago I put together this video with Doug Crockford. He generously offered us his spot in line in the Accelerator program. And at the time that he donated the spot, he was number 11 on the Accelerator list. And Kevin over at Evolv-Electric Transportation, he has been following the Accelerator program week by week for the ever since it started. And so we were just talking on Discord, and basically we've fallen down to number 20. And I thought it'd be interesting to see kind of the action in the top 20 spots in the Accelerator program. And so Devin made this video for us and give us an update about what's been going on in the top 20 and how we've gone from number 11 to number 20, which I think is a great thing. I think it's great that we're getting pushed down lower in the Accelerator program, because that just means more money is going to fund and accelerate Aptera's path to production. So, okay, thanks, Tevin, and take it away.
Hello to all the wonderful Aptera investors, my fellow Aptera reservation holders, and our Aptera curious friends. Thanks, Steve, for hosting this recap of how the vehicle spots have changed over the course of the Accelerator program. The idea for this video came up on the Aptera Discord channel when Steve asked about how his vehicle's benefactor, DC, went from spot 11 to 20. I responded saying I had most of the weekly leaderboard charts and could probably track it. My records on the vehicle spots start with week 3 and the first 18 spots, as that is how many records appear on one page of the stats of the leaderboards. The first column I will use to indicate the change of position for all the people I track. The second column will be the vehicle spot, and the third column is the initials and state of the investor. The fourth column is the total amount of the person has invested, which includes the amount invested during the Accelerator program and any other investments by that person. The final column shows the difference between the person's current spot and the spot above them. Interestingly enough, by week 3, all but 5 of the people on the leaderboard invested $10,500 or less in the Accelerator program. All of the investors did the majority of their investing before the Accelerator program, except for BJ from California, who is number 7. They invested $126,000 after the Accelerator program was announced, which is the highest single investment at the time. Spoiler, RP from Maryland still has not been dethroned and has so far only invested $10,500 in the Accelerator program. You will also note that California, which is the highest invested state by far, has 11 of the top 18 vehicles. Week 4 sees 2 new entrants to the top 20 vehicle spots. GZ from California flies into the number 2 spot with an additional investment of $15,750. We also see JP from North Carolina enter the top 20 with the second highest Accelerator investment of $111,300. Week 5 has some interesting action. As you can see, we have one person moving up the leaderboard and 2 new entrants. MB from Idaho is marked in red because they are the first investor in the top 20 vehicle spots that have only invested in the Accelerator program. Their significant investment of $245,700 catapulted them to the number 5 vehicle spot. JP from North Carolina continues to invest in the Accelerator program to close their gap on CM by $31,500, but still loses a vehicle spot in week 5. BY's smaller investment of $26,250 has more impact for them as they gain 4 spots to enter the top 10. But the best bang for the buck has to go to ST from California, whose additional $10,500 enters them into the Accelerator program and the vehicle number 18. Week 6 brings a lot of change in the top 20 vehicles. We get 3 new investors. At vehicle spot 14, WG from Oklahoma became the second Accelerator investor to enter the top 20. ST from California entered at vehicle 13 with an additional $10,500 to their previous investments in Aptera. We also get the entrance of DC at vehicle number 11 with the same Accelerator investment. DC would later offer his position to the Accelerator program to Steve of the Aptera's Owners Club channel, as DC wants a longer range Aptera. DC would have been in the top 10 if BJ had not made an investment of $25,000. Other small improvements in their vehicle positions were realized by MB, who went from 5 to 3, and JP, who went from 9 to 7. The big jump of the week was made by JB, who more than doubled their previous investment to add an additional $147,160.30 to move from vehicle 16 to 4. Week 7 was not as busy as week 6, but still shakes up the leaderboards. New entrant RD adds a significant $115,006.50 to their previous investment to secure vehicle 17. JR from Utah comes in to take vehicle 11 from DC, who ends up dropping 2 spots to 13 because WG also passed them. WG continues to climb the vehicle ladder and moves from 14 to 9 with another $52,500 in the Accelerator program. Week 8 saw just about everyone change spots on the leaderboard. 2 people were added that week, which helped DC lose 3 more spots to drop to 16. The biggest newcomer was KW, whose Accelerator investment of $10,101 helped them secure the number 2 vehicle. The other new entrant was RD, who took the number 15 spot from DC. BY and WG were probably a little disappointed with their results of their investments, as they only gained 1 spot each instead of the 2 they would have gotten in week 7. Week 9 saw a little reshuffling in the middle of the pack. JP might have really wanted lucky number 7 because they invested another $29,400 to regain the position. It is a good thing they did because BJ certainly was not happy with being at number 14. BJ invested $65,100, which would have gotten them vehicle 7 in the prior week, but now they fell short by $4,639.70. It might have stung a little bit, or it was due to the Accelerator program being extended indefinitely 2 weeks earlier, but nothing happened on the leaderboards for 3 more weeks. In week 13, RK added $15,004.50 to their prior investment to jump 3 spots to 15 and capitalizing on the slowdown in the investments. Then things went quiet again for another 5 weeks until week 18. WG took a chance and invested $15,750 to move up 1 space to number 9. But would they be content with that? Now that they were only $610.50 from vehicle number 8. Would BJ see this as a threat to their position? Now you know WG would not be content with just getting vehicle number 8. Not when they only needed to invest another $5,271 to get lucky number 7. But would the lead of only $21 be enough to keep it? People might not have been happy with WG's moves up the leaderboard, but it was most likely the announcement that the Accelerator program was going to be closed to non-accredited investors because week 20 was a free-for-all. It was most likely the fear of missing out because Aptera got more investments in the 3 days that was week 20 than any other week. Many people invested some money but still lost vehicle positions. The biggest move was ST, who went from vehicle 18 all the way up to number 11. This move left DC to now inherit the 18th spot. PG seems to not have been happy to have been overtaken by WG, but WG was also not done with investing, so they both ended up moving 1 space and dropped BJ from 8 to 10. JP also saw this as an opportunity to move up the leaderboard and jumped into the top 5 vehicle spots as the program went on pause. Then things did go quiet for a long time. It was not until 7 weeks later, in week 27, that we saw any new movement in the vehicle leaderboards. I don't know if it was caused by the news that Gamma was coming back to the US and Aptera would be showing the vehicle off, but we got a huge new investor in NB from Washington. NB is only the 3rd new investor to be in the top 20, but they did not come in shy. With an investment of $273,045, they claimed the number 4 spot, pushing everyone down except for JR, who gained 2 spots by investing $25,266. This takes us to last week, which was week 28 of the Accelerator program, but it did not end quietly. As you can see, we have a new entry in the top 20. JT from Nevada, who now has the number 17 vehicle in the Accelerator program, finally pushed DC to vehicle 20. But it looks like they should have had the spot from week 27, as their investment was credited on 8-2. It was really nice to have a chance to recap the first 28 weeks of the top 20 Accelerator vehicle holders. California still has 50% of the top 20 vehicles, and I imagine they will continue to dominate the top 20 vehicle spots. But it'll be interesting to see where things end up. I hope you like this video and want to stay up to date on the Accelerator program and more, so check out my channel at Evolv-Electric Transportation. Thanks again for hosting this video on your channel. Now back to you, Steve.